No, I didn't hear you come in. I was just over there painting. Yeah, I was just painting with a little bit of titanium white and needed to beat the devil out of my brush for a bit there. But say, what are you doing here? Oh, that's right. Forgive me. You're here about our server. Well, I'll tell you a little bit more about BATR Gaming, but first, let me put those pants on. Now, here at BATR Gaming, we do like to allow our players a little bit more creative freedom so as not to stifle them, so that they can create and do whatever their hearts desire. But instead of me just standing here and looking at you face to face after our little impromptu meeting there, why don't I just let you go about and explore the server for yourself and take a look what we're all about here at BATR Gaming. And I'll catch back up with you in one of our fine towns that have slowly cropped up over the years here. Well, now, that just makes me want to rob a casino or something. But that was nice, wasn't it? As you can see, like I said, these lands are far from tame. However, you may have noticed some towns have cropped up, which are well on their way to being kingdoms. But I'll speak more on that later. Well, what about PvP, you might be asking? Well, I'm glad that you had said that. We definitely haven't forgotten about those players. So again, I'll ask you to take a look at some fine footage we've gotten. Well, doesn't that just bring some joy to your face watching that? As you can see, there's lots to do both PvP and RP wise on this server here, and we do encourage both heavily. Now, I'm glad that you're able to take the time to look around and see what we do have in store for all of our players like you. However, it's about time for us to get down to brass tacks. So I'll go ahead and hand you over to one of our admins back over at the meeting room where you first met me.
Well, thank you, Generic Painter, for showing our new friends around. Now, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Aurelius, and I'm here to talk to you about kingdom progression, and most importantly, I'm here to talk to you about server rules. Now, contrary to that war horn, our server rules aren't really that scary. However, they should be taken seriously. So, I'll read these verbatim just so you can get an idea of what we expect here. Number 1, no doxing. We will not tolerate the revealing of anyone's personal information. This includes, but is not limited to, the following: name, age, phone number, address, or place of work. If you are found to have doxed a member of this server, you will be banned. Number 2, no harassment. Any harassment through direct messaging or voice chat, whether it be in-game, on PlayStation services, or in Discord, will not be tolerated. However, this does not mean no shit talking. We do expect some of that within the bounds due to the nature of a PvP server. If you feel as though you are being harassed, please bring it to the attention of the admins and we will review your complaint. If you are found to have legitimately harassed a member of this server, you will be banned. Number 3, no sexual harassment. Sexual harassment will not be tolerated at all on this server. This includes, but is not limited to, the following: sending unsolicited pictures of a sexual nature, repeated unwanted sexual advances, and solicitation of sexual favors or acts. If you feel as though you are being harassed, please bring it to the attention of the admins, and we will review your complaint in an urgent manner, as these matters will be taken very seriously. If you are found to have legitimately sexually harassed a member of this server, you will be banned. Number 4, designated community areas and buildings. These areas are not to be robbed, destroyed, or blocked off, and will have signs posted stating that they are for community use. If you are found violating this rule, you will be banned. However, although community areas and buildings are off limits, we do encourage the raiding of admin bases, as we are here for PvP, just like you are. Number 5, no undermeshing. If found undermeshing, it is an immediate ban for you and your entire clan. Number 6, no glitched bases. This specifically, but not exclusively, pertains to bases that are built to exploit glitched areas in the map that will result in the following: loot bags, bodies, or items to fall through the map, decreased damage to building pieces, inaccessible bases, example, behind the death wall, etc. If found violating this rule, it is an immediate ban for you and your entire clan. Number 7, no shoebox builds. At a minimum on this server, we require thatched rooftops. However, we strongly encourage that builds look medieval and are somewhat complex. This rule is specifically in place for RP and aesthetic reasons. Repeated infractions of this rule will result in a review of your standing. And the final rule, number 8, no land pegging. This includes, but is not limited to, the following: building pieces, thrall wheels, or animal pens that are freestanding and not part of a structure or base. Repeated infractions of this rule will also result in a review of your standing. And finally, an important note: violation of the above rules will result in being banned from the server unless explicitly stated otherwise, in which case repeated infractions will lead to an admin review of your standing. These rules are server-wide, will be enforced by the admins, and are separate from Kingdom laws. Any Kingdom laws that contradict the server rules are null and void. And finally here, you may be asking yourself, what Kingdom laws? So I'll briefly go through that with you here. Now, on our server, we do have a role-playing aspect where there is a build-up to Kingdom status. And now that build-up does allow you here to go from a homestead up to a hamlet, up to a town, which is able to levy taxes. And then finally, a kingdom, which allows you to levy taxes as well as pass laws that you see fit in your area. Now, that old clock on the wall tells me it's about time to go for right now, so I look forward to seeing you again. But until next time, happy pillaging and Crom bless.